Oh great, it's this music again. Now where was I? Ugh, what time is it? Unaware of what's going on around me, I check my phone to see the time. Almost 7 p.m. already? We really slept that long? Yeah, especially now that it's daylight savings time, looks like it's 9 o'clock or something instead of 7. Natsuki, are you awake? It doesn't seem like it, the way she's still been holding me. Huh? Natsuki wakes up and rubs her eyes. It's almost 7 p.m., even though it looks like it's practically 9 p.m. Okay. Natsuki tries going back to sleep, which is one thing, but can things be swept under the rug this easily? What am I even thinking? Natsuki's been through more than enough. It'd be selfish to try to get her to wake up when she's fine with sleeping. It does make me think about how I'm handling this situation in general. I've had no experience with what she's been going through, or anything similar either. Am I really qualified to give advice for this? Well, I mean, all you can do is just try to comfort them, maybe. Your advice might not work, but, at least show them that you're there for her. And if not me, then who? I haven't asked Natsuki about her thoughts on counseling or anything yet, but I'm the person she trusts the most right now, aren't I? True, and you don't want to betray that trust. Otherwise, you could really damage her psychologically if you do. It might seem like I'm overthinking this a bit, but I think this is important enough for that not to matter. What I say from this point forward could potentially change her life forever. Which is why you gotta make it count and do the best for the both of you. Maybe it could change mine too. Okay, no more scary music. Well, it's not scary, it's just sad. I continued to sleep and woke up around 11 p.m. I don't think I've ever slept this long before, actually. Natsuki's up at this time too, as I turn over to see her reading some manga. What's wrong, Natsuki? Tell me what's wrong. Hey. She turns her face to me with a sliver of nervousness in her expression. Sorry, my tongue stopped working. What? Oh boy. Can we talk? Oh man. Natsuki looks as if she wants to put it off, which I can't blame her for. You're probably gonna bug me until I say yes, so... Natsuki puts the manga down and pulls the bed's blankets closer to her. Both of us are on the same page about the situation with your dad, right? But that creates another issue, which is figuring out what to do about it. Why do we need to do anything about it? Well, I don't know, because it's wrong in so many ways, and he's literally damaging you? What do you mean? Like I said, why do we have to try to fix it in the first place? I don't know, maybe we can salvage this somehow? And if not, well, maybe separate him from you, that way he never lays a hand on you ever again? Is she even wrong? Does there need to be a solution? Well, do you still care for your dad? Yeah, so this is the big one. If she still cares for him, then there has to be a way to salvage it. Otherwise, if not, then let's just report him to the police and they'll throw him in jail and... Okay, well, I don't even know what would happen after that. I do, but I'm happy living the way I am at the moment. Am I getting myself into something that ultimately isn't for me to try to change? Do you think you'd be happier if things were patched up? Maybe I would be, but I don't want to take the risk to find out. Am I going in circles thinking about this? I want to help Natsuki. She's so important to me and I love her so much. But I have to question if this is okay for me to do. I don't think she's ever actually asked for my help with this, has she? Well, she hasn't outright said it. I don't know if she's kind of like sending signals that she does want your help. Unfortunately, I'm kind of bad at reading signals like that. Can we at least talk about this later? I don't know if we should. I'll be honest, I'm extremely unsure about what I'm saying right now. But would things be the same if we let this go? Would things be the same the next time we go on a date? Yeah, what happens if we run into him again and I don't even want to think about it. Like I said, I don't know I don't know what we should do about your dad. I just think it's gonna feel weird if we don't do something. Yeah, because in a sense it's like you have this sense of impending doom constantly looming over you. You'd have like this idea, this fear. You wouldn't be able to live happily. Like even if you got married to her and whatever, he'd still be out there and you don't know what would happen. Like what would he do? I used to think the same thing, you know? I thought about it a lot when I first came to live with you. Remember how tense I was back then? Then I learned to let it go, I guess. Eventually, I started dating you, and here we are now. There's no problem with us living like this, is there? Not necessarily. My dad doesn't seem to care enough to talk with me anyway. Well, I don't know. Unless he actually knows where we are. I was thinking about that, actually. What's up with the times we found her dad in public? He didn't speak to Natsuki, but he did ask at one point if I was dating her, and totally stalking us like a creeper. If that's what you want, Natsuki, then I'll respect your wishes. I'll admit that I'm still curious about a lot of things, but as you said, there's no harm in the way we're living. If you want to put this aside for now, then that's okay. Natsuki hugs me. Thank you, Daniel. Natsuki has been so sweet lately. That's probably because she's speaking to her boyfriend, but living in a healthier environment is probably influencing her too. Yeah, your circumstances can definitely affect your mood and attitude. Maybe it's okay to end things here. We're both happy now, so maybe it's fine to leave it at this, since I don't think anything bad will come out of it. Oh no. Did you have to say that? Remember, kids, Murphy's Law. Anytime you say that you're fine as long as a bad thing doesn't happen, a bad thing is gonna happen. Right? No? It's like you're just asking for trouble now. I know things won't stay like this. Then don't delude yourself anymore. I know something is going to happen. I do too. Because that's just how these kinds of stories go. I know there's no way this is over. But until then, I'm going to enjoy whatever happens next. There's no point in being anxious about something that hasn't happened yet. In other words, it's time to relax. It's been a while since I learned what was going on with Natsuki and her dad. As it turns out, it was easier to let go of than I thought it'd be. In fact, I've been looking forward to today. Daniel, wake up! What is it? I'm awake. Okay, good, the happy music is back. Good. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my god. Oh, has it really been that long? Then again, I don't even know what month the festival and all that takes place in. Oh, whatever. Natsuki pushes a tray of homemade chocolates toward me. Oh, they're doing the chocolate thing. Yeah, if you don't know, in Japan, the girl has to make the guy the chocolates, and well, I think the next day the guy has to make it up to her somehow. Oh no. Just go watch Haruhi Suzumiya or something. Any one of those slice-of-life animes. Thanks, Natsuki. The chocolates all have a different shape, as if they were made with uniqueness in mind. I pick one up and take a bite, experiencing one of the best chocolates I've eaten in a long time. Wow, this tastes great. Nice job. Yeah, I tried. Well, I guess you succeeded. Natsuki tries gathering her courage to say something. So, yeah. Since it's Valentine's Day, shouldn't we, go on a date or something too? Sure, I don't see why not. As long as we don't go to another fancy schmancy restaurant. Duh. That's as far as I got, actually. Where should we go? Let's go to Pistol Pete's Pizza. Everybody loves it. Okay, no. I don't want to see a guy in a giant rat or bear costume or whatever it was. That's a good question. We sat there for a few moments, having no idea where to go from here. You know that place we go to picnics on, or we go to on picnics sometimes? There's a lake near there that would be a pretty... there's a lake near there that would be a nice place to relax at. Yeah, I know where you're talking about. I'll be waiting then, I guess. Where are you going? Okay, I don't know, I just get real nervous when it's dark and whatever. We spend the rest of our day normally until nighttime, at which point it's time to go. So it's gonna be a night date? Well, I'm finished getting ready. What about you, Natsuki? I'm ready. Are we gonna get going or what? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Although, this place actually looks pretty good at night. Okay, well I guess this is one exception I'll make. Natsuki and I walk out the door and meet the cold air of the night, along with the light breeze complementing it. From there, we head to the place I have in mind. Once we get there, we realize that maybe my idea for a date location that I came up with on the spot wasn't so bad after all. Well, that's good. I was kind of questioning it. But then I guess there are lampposts and everything, so it's fine. The water's gorgeous. Yeah, look at all this water. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's like, I'm not trying to make fun of you or whatever. It's just weird how it doesn't match. The moon shines down on the lake, giving an amazing amount of light considering what time it is. We both sit down on the edge, arms wrapped around each other, as we stare into the moonlight. Isn't this romantic? Man, this place is beautiful. Not as beautiful as you, of course. Well, maybe that's because I'm so in love. No, maybe it's because I'm so in love with you. So love has blinded you? Sorry, it just reminded me of that. Props to you if you know what I'm referencing. Natsuki looks disappointed. Yeah, I would too, that's a pretty cheesy line. You're just looking for cheesy stuff to say. I rest my case. To be fair, she's not entirely wrong. Yeah, you gotta step up your game. Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from being true, does it? Well, I'll accept the compliment. Just because I complain doesn't mean those are my only feelings. You already know that. It wasn't a serious complaint anyway. Natsuki goes back to a small smile, which I'll take. It's pretty cold though. Well, here, let me get you my jacket. Actually, did we even have a jacket? Natsuki puts both of her arms around me, instead of only one. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have brought a blanket or picked an earlier time. Oh no, you think? Guess there's not much we can do about it now. Guess you'll have to warm me up as a punishment. Really, Natsuki? Well, I guess if that's what you're into. I'm cold too, Natsuki. You're not going to get much warmer with what you're doing. You're just looking for excuses to hug me. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Whatever you say, Natsuki. We stay like this for a couple of minutes until I bring up something I remembered. Hey, Natsuki. What is it? I'm trying to concentrate on warming up. Yeah, sure. Anyway, those chocolates you baked were pretty good. You got me thinking, though. Remember that time when we first went grocery shopping? It's been a long time since then, Daniel. You don't have to think about all our previous dates when I'm right here. I know, but I was thinking about why we went shopping. For food, probably. I think that's why people go to grocery stores. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. I believe we bought cupcake supplies, though. When I asked you what or who they were for, you said I'd find out soon enough. So are you saying this is the soon enough? But I don't think I ever found out what they were for. Oh, that. Natsuki sounds embarrassed. Didn't you already figure it out? I thought it was obvious. No, because our main protag is oblivious. Like almost every other harem protag. Are you trying to get me to call you an idiot on purpose or something? Yes, for comedic effect. You already know I usually don't mean it. I don't get what's so attractive about saying it. I don't know. It's like, I guess for some people it's a kind of a turn on. Especially if you love the tsundere type. Wait, usually? I genuinely don't know. I don't like jumping to conclusions like that. You're going to make me say it, aren't you? Obviously. If it makes you happy, I was going to make them for you, idiot. I'm so turned on right now. Okay, no. Just no. Okay, in hindsight, I should have figured that out a long time ago. How come I never got them then? You already forgot? The whole terrible home life kind of ruins your desire to do anything for anyone thing? Yeah, I'm dumb. The first step is admitting it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Yeah, I'm used to it at this point. I used to say that you were... I used to say that you said weird stuff sometimes, but I'm starting to think you're weird in general. What's that supposed to mean? As I said before, it's not a bad thing. Natsuki quits hugging me and looks at the lake again. Let's just use our imagination. At least your taste in date locations is okay. Well, I've been able to get some practice after all. I play a lot of dating sims. Okay, no. Daniel? Yeah? I wonder what life would have been like if I had never met you. I have no idea. And personally, I don't want to find out. Actually, I don't want to think about what life would have been like if I never found you. I know it'd be bad though. Putting it into perspective, Natsuki's right. If she never met me, she wouldn't have had any place to stay after her dad hit her. And I don't want to think about what life after that would have been like either. Would she have the courage to ask any of the other club members for a place to stay? I don't think it matters now anyway. What matters is that we're together. And we gotta stay together. I'm so glad I'm dating you. Would it be annoying if I said that for the 1,000th time? Maybe it would be, but it wouldn't change anything. I still don't get why you're dating me. But I can't deny that I've had a good time dating you too. A great time even. Whatever makes you feel better or something. I think it's kind of cute how you add or something or I guess whenever you're saying something nice to me. Yeah, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm waiting. Even Natsuki doesn't have any comebacks for that. It wouldn't hurt to start another conversation and break the silence, would it? Okay. Well, I think you know the drill by now. Okay. Well, I guess if it were me in this case... Well, I don't want to just not say anything to her. Okay, I hope I really don't screw this up. Let's ask her how she's doing. How are you doing, Natsuki? Like, in general. As your boyfriend, I need to make sure you're okay and all that. I'm fine, I guess. Oh, there you go. I've been stressed sometimes for obvious reasons, but it isn't so bad when you're there. Glad I could help. I'd do anything to make you feel better. Thanks, Daniel. I'm glad we're dating. I've liked you from the start, as weird as it is for me to admit. Aww. I know I've said that before, but it didn't really sink in until now. It was love at first sight. Or, I would think so. And so the night continues like this until I check my phone and realize how late it's gotten. I hate to say this, but we should get back home now. I love this music. Natsuki stares into my eyes. Do we have to? I stare back. We can stay for a little longer, I guess. Okay, this is getting really romantic. We're not going to be interrupted, are we? Please don't tell me we're about to be interrupted. Yeah, don't tell me that Sayo is just gonna pop out of nowhere and be like, "Hi guys, how's it going?" Or Monika's gonna be just dropping in, or Natsuki's dad is gonna be like, "Get away from my daughter." You know what? Screw even bringing that up. I'm going to enjoy the moment and nobody's going to stop me. You can't stop me, Mom. Okay, no. Oh, right, Natsuki's still here. You forgot your own girlfriend was next to you? Jeez. Good. I can always make time for us to be together, you know. Yeah, that makes me happy. Oh, dang it, the original game makes me so scared whenever they get close up. Our faces leaning closer. I love you so much, Natsuki. So do I, Daniel. She starts leaning in. Our faces are so close. Please don't jump scare me for the love of all that's good. Could this be? Uh-huh. She suddenly stops leaning in. What? How many times have you been kissed, by the way? Interesting question. At the moment, not even once. Well, I mean, I guess he did say he doesn't really have much friends or whatever, so... You? Okay, Natsuki. It's the same here. Okay. We're on the same page. Our faces are even closer now. Natsuki blushes. Would you like to change that? I don't see why not. Oh, here we go. Eventually, our faces can't get any closer. Suddenly, we're kissing. Nobody to interrupt us, nothing to bring us down. And man, does it feel good. I keep thinking the moment's going to be ruined by something, but it never does. All that happens is pure bliss. Once we're done, we both have a look of shock on our face. Why? Did we actually? I think so. Yes, and I'm a witness. And anybody watching this right now is a witness too. Kind of. Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah, it's not a dream. We should do this more often. I liked it. Natsuki seems like she's trying to stop blushing, but can't do it. I agree. I'll admit, I had a bit of trouble figuring out what to say, but whatever. Now you're doing it. My first kiss was great though, and it was with the girl I love. Okay, no. I'm speaking for him, not me. I think this was a good day overall. Not to say that I don't dislike her or anything, it's complicated right now.